Lily the Little Jealous. Hello, my name is Lily. I am a little girl, and I was the happiest girl in the whole universe when I was the only child of my parents. I used to get all their love and attention. They always played with me, took me to the park, and read me bedtime stories. I felt very special and loved. One day, my mom told me that I was going to have a little brother. She said his name would be Adam. At first, I was very excited. I thought it would be fun to have a little brother to play with. I imagined all the games we could play together. I even helped my mom prepare for his arrival. We bought baby clothes, toys, and decorated his room. Everything was ready for Adam to come. When Adam was born, everyone was very happy. My parents were smiling and laughing. They told me I was a big sister now, and that was a very important job. I felt proud and happy. I went to the hospital with my dad to see my mom and my new baby brother. Adam was so small and cute. I touched his tiny hands, and he looked at me with his big, round eyes. It was a magical moment. But after a few days, things started to change. My mom and dad were always busy with Adam. They had to feed him, change his diapers, and put him to sleep. He cried a lot, and my parents had to calm him down. They were always tired and didn't have time to play with me like before. I felt lonely and sad. I missed the times when we were always together, having fun. I tried to tell my mom and dad how I felt, but they were too busy. They told me that Adam needed a lot of care because he was just a baby. They said I was a big girl now and should understand. But it was hard for me. I felt like they didn't love me anymore. I thought they only cared about Adam. One day, I decided to be very good and helpful. I thought if I helped my mom and dad, they would notice me again. I helped my mom with the laundry. I cleaned my room, and I even tried to help with Adam. But my parents were still too busy and tired. They thanked me for helping, but then they went back to taking care of Adam. I felt invisible. At school, I couldn't concentrate. I was always thinking about how things had changed at home. My teacher noticed that I was sad and asked me if everything was okay. I told her about Adam and how my parents didn't have time for me anymore. She listened and gave me a big hug. She told me that having a baby brother is a big change for everyone and that it takes time to get used to it. One night, I couldn't sleep. I got out of bed and went to my parents' room. They were sitting with Adam, trying to put him to sleep. I stood at the door and watched them. My mom saw me and called me in. She asked me to sit with her. I told her that I missed spending time with them and that I felt they didn't love me anymore. My mom hugged me tightly and said that she loved me very much. She said that Adam needed a lot of attention now, but that didn't mean they loved me any less. She promised to spend more time with me. The next day, my mom and dad took me to the park. We played on the swings and had ice cream. I felt happy again. My parents explained that Adam was still very small and needed a lot of care, but they would always love me and make time for me too. I understood that having a baby brother was a big change for all of us. As weeks went by, I started to get used to having Adam around. I learned how to help my mom with him. I even started to enjoy spending time with him. I sang songs to him and played with him when he was awake. I realized that being a big sister was special. I could teach Adam things and watch him grow. One day, my dad came home with a big surprise. He had bought a new board game for us to play together. He said it was a game for the whole family. We all sat down and played the game. Even though Adam was too small to play, he watched us and laughed. I felt so happy. It was fun to do things together as a family. As months passed, Adam grew bigger and started to crawl. He followed me everywhere. He smiled whenever he saw me and tried to say my name. I felt proud to be his big sister. My parents also made sure to spend special time with me. We went to the zoo, had movie nights, and my mom read me bedtime stories again. One day, my mom told me that Adam was going to start eating solid food. She asked me if I wanted to help feed him. I was excited and said yes. I helped my mom mash the vegetables and feed Adam with a small spoon. He made funny faces and spit some food out, but it was fun. I laughed, and my mom laughed too. As Adam grew older, he started to walk. He followed me everywhere and tried to copy everything I did. I showed him how to play with his toys and read him picture books. He loved it when I made funny faces and noises. He laughed so much, and his laugh made me laugh too. One evening, my parents called me to the living room. They had a special surprise for me. They gave me a big box. When I opened it, I found a beautiful dollhouse inside. My mom said it was a gift for being such a great big sister. I was so happy. I hugged my mom and dad and thanked them. I felt special and loved again. I realized that having a little brother was not as bad as I thought. It was fun and exciting. I loved playing with Adam and teaching him new things. I also loved the special times I had with my parents. I understood that love doesn't get smaller when it's shared. It grows bigger. Now, I am the happiest girl in the universe again. I have a wonderful family, and I know that my parents love me very much. I also love my little brother Adam, and I am happy to be his big sister. We are a happy family, and I look forward to all the fun and adventures we will have together.